Welcome to a sunny. I actually don't know what day it is today. Welcome to a sunny Saturday afternoon, everyone. I actually saw myself on this camera today. I did not know that it overlooks quite a few condos, but actually, it actually does. So, like all of these buildings over here, these are all condos. I did not realize that it overlooks so many condos, but I saw myself on the camera today when I went outside to sort of check things out. It's good. Today, we're going to do a lot of fun things today because today is a very sunny and peaceful and quiet day. I thought it was a polar vortex. Everything that I was reading, it was like get ready for the polar vortex. Oh no, there's a yellow warning. So we have a color system. Canada, Toronto, yellow warning system. It's like there we go. It's a color system. So we color code we color coded our weather alerts to. I also forgot that this character stretches like this. This is such a weird animation, but we have a color coded warning which tells you about what to expect. And so far it's been very quiet, but they actually did update it last night to be tomorrow is when the storm is really going to pick up with the Amasto. I think they said that it was supposed to be yesterday, and then they realized it was off, and then they're like, okay, maybe today. But then they were like, oh wait, now maybe tomorrow. So at least for now, being in the eye of the storm, nothing really happens. But you know, it doesn't reduce the risk that's going to come. It only means that we have to enjoy it for the. Whoa! Look at this. That's a good view. I also learned watching this off stream that this is entirely automated. This whole system seems to be automated because, as far as I can tell, it gives you the same set of camera views every now and then. It just shuffles around. I don't really know how they decide, but they have decided on some pretty cool ones. You even get to see. I think that's our old city hall before they moved it. I think that's the old city hall, but I can't remember what the thing was. Yeah, you actually see like this whole stretch of the city over here. It is kind of funny and maybe a little dystopian to see the skyscrapers on this side, the number of factories sort of downtown, just sort of like pumping stuff up over here, and then to see all this like suburbia, like effectively suburbia from this stretch onwards. Although it is a very densely packed suburbia with like mostly multi-tenant mostly multi-tenant homes. It's still like this is just like where you go to see like your neighbor and like your local coffee shop. Whereas this is where business is like done. Okay, people, real business. But yeah. So right now there's no storm. It's gonna come tomorrow at I think what 8 a.m. it said, and the amount is actually fairly high, 15 to 30 centimeters. But it's not as bad as like the worst storms. So like everyone's mostly gonna be okay. It is sort of funny that they always warn you, hey, watch out, you might die. And it's like I don't know about that one because it's every year we get this amount. Like this is like a normal. Actually, in the past, this would be like a normal Tuesday. Now it's more extreme because it doesn't really happen that often. But still, this should be like a non-surprise for most people, I think. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just happy that I didn't have to shovel today, and I get to shovel tomorrow when I don't have other time constraints because there's a lot of things that we're doing today. We're playing a lot of summer themed games today, which is sort of odd. It actually is kind of perfect timing to play the summer themed games in the middle of the calm moments. Hey, look! Wow, look at this. Maybe they are watching me. Listen, camera person, I really do love your work. You somehow capture all the coolest parts of the city. And look at this. You even get to see all of this. Look at that. The frozen I mean, it's not really. I mean, it is basically the lake, but it's like kind of frozen over. It's nice, and you also get to see There's still more alluring factories over here. What is this building? I think this one was still being built. I don't think this building is open yet, but I do remember seeing that they're building this. I just can't recall if it's a residential or if it's an office building. I can't tell. We do have a lot of very tall, like these are the tall office buildings, and I still don't really get the point of them. I actually don't get the point of office buildings being so goddamn tall. Like genuinely, I get the point of building upwards as a skyscraper because it's easier to go up and you don't have to deal with the shifting plates underneath, which would kill you, right? And actually, isn't that city? Which city had the building that had to be moved slowly? I remember one of these cities. Anyways, there was like something about one of our buildings that had to be like slowly fixed over time, and that's the only fix that it has to go through, and then for the most part you're basically good to go for the entire time because it won't fall. I think the only risk of the high building so far has been the sheets of ice, which actually I think someone did get decapitated once, which I guess is scary. But basically, like because ice can fall off these buildings, and because they don't always like clear them, sometimes you like get this like sometimes you get like a sheet of ice that's the same size as like a window pane, and because it's growing on it's like growing on those angled surfaces, slides off, and I'm pretty sure people have been knocked out by it before. So, but yeah, it's while it's still warm and sunny, while we're still in this nice beautiful space, and before the ice kills us. Oh, nice zoom. We're gonna play some summer theme games basically because we have quite a pack today. So, schedule thing. I'm gonna be gone until February 2nd probably, and then February 7th I'm gone as well. I'm gonna be spending time with my wife. Then basically the rest of the days in February is just us streaming because job interviews are going well, and yeah, my wife is gonna be busy for the entire month, so I have nothing else to do pretty much. So we'll be doing a lot of that. Job interviews yesterday actually went very well, so I'm curious to see what they say, and well, I'm still applying, but we'll see how it goes. And later today at 2 p.m. my time, which is, I don't know what the UTC timestamp, but it's going to be in like 3 hours, let's say. 2.5 hours. In 2.5 hours, we're going to be playing some co-op. Are we there yet? No, I did not stutter. No, I did not. That's not my accent coming through. No, I did not pretend to be a vampire. The game is called RV There Yet, like an RV. And I only just learned, because the group is called Recreational Vehicle Gaming. I only just learned that that's what RV stands for. I had no clue. I had no idea that an RV vehicle was a recreational vehicle, because RV stands for a recreational vehicle, which is a weird name because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's nothing you can really do in these things. Like every single one that I've seen has been very sort of basic on the inside. Actually, I wonder if you can like buy these. Wait, RVs for sale. No shit, there's an RV dealer .ca. That's crazy. You can shit inside the comfort of your own car. That's true. You can shit inside the comfort of your own car, but you can also do that in the. Oh wait, you're here. This is perfect. Do you know what's that Japanese van that's like very small? It's not a Sprinter van. A small Japanese van that like everyone wants. The high something. A K Mini, a K truck. Yeah, you could do it in a K truck too. You just shit in the bed of the truck. Yeah, look, you actually, what the fuck? Wait, you buy homes? Sorry, they also do trailers. So, what? That was an ad. Peter Lowe's ad and tracking service list. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Wow, you can buy one. You can actually just buy a trailer as so you can be. So, I mean, I guess the problem is that aren't these two competing things? Because it's like if you have an RV, why do you need a trailer? Like you have 99% of a trailer and it has wheels, which is even better than a trailer. So, actually, this one has wheels. What the fuck? I didn't know that they come with wheels. I thought they just stay there. Huh. But yeah, well, I guess you can get an RV for sale. New RVs. What's new in the space of RVs? I actually don't know anything about an RV. Featured RVs for sale. Fairmount. There's no way that's an RV. This is a home. A park model RV. What? The Fairmount Homes Country Manor series? What do you mean? Blend of luxury. What is a park model RV? Park models go RVing Canada. Why is there like a propaganda site for? Okay, wait. So there's a propaganda site for going RVing in Canada. For some reason, I'm going to assume that I'm going to assume that they're funded by all the major retailers, right? So there's RV shows. No shit. Yo, maybe I should do a stream at an RV show. Halifax, Calgary. Why does it have this image of her like there? What's this? Go find an RV quiz? What? I'm a water enthusiast, an adventurer, a workaholic. There's no way you buy an RV to go work. What are you, a corporate cuck? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you be a corporate cuck? Why would you be a corporate cuck? Get an RV where you can literally live by the sea and go working. That's stupid. Let's go for like, okay, I like this one. You fish from the side of your RV as you pull the fish up, right? It slams against the side of your RV, and then there's like a blood stain on your RV. Holy shit, that's really good. We're going on a weekend trip, going on a camping trip, multi-week trip. RV all season. Yeah, I mean, just go all season. It's pretty efficient. It is pretty efficient. Yeah, you can literally like get your food from your bed, or you're like, oh, that's even actually, you get the bong. Oh, that's what you meant. You get the bong the fish. Yeah, okay, because you know how like the fish flops, right? Yeah, I guess it is easier because then while you're there, you can just do that. It gets knocked out, and you can go straight. Because if your window is beside your kitchen, right? Let's say you cook your food, you open your fridge, and you go, I forgot to stock up at the Home Depot. I don't know where you go. I forgot to stock up at like Metro. I guess I gotta go fish something. You just open the window, you fish, you bonk it, it dies. You then put it right into the pan. That's good. Solo. The RV needs to sleep. What does this even mean? What? Wait, why they get so like so horror? Wait, what? The RV needs to sleep. What the fuck does that mean? What is this? That's a question. How many people? Oh, how many people needs to sleep? Holy shit! I thought it was like I thought it was telling me the RV needs to sleep, and it was just like pick 1 to 8. I was so confused. We'll do like I don't know. We'll do it 2. Yeah, I want to drive. I want to drive it. My ideal comfort level. I'm fancy and I know it. Well, what happens? I want a kitchen, a storage, lots of storage, large living space. This seems gonna say, yeah, exactly. Marble floors. I want like a quartz countertop. My price range, I can go as high as the moon. Just show me something. That's it. This costs $250,000. Holy shit! But you know what's crazy? It's cheaper than most homes. Like I'm pretty sure if you go to Zillow, what's like the cheapest real estate in Toronto? So we're in Toronto now. I'm on my VPN. Yeah, okay. So what's holy fuck? That's a $21 million home, and this is Park Lane. Jesus Christ. There's like Park Lane and then Roseville, Roseland. Oh Jesus. How do you do by like price? How do you do like what's the cheapest? Let's go. Minimum 0, maximum 250K. What can you buy for this? You can get an apartment. We only want for sale. Only for sale. What? Calculate your buyer ability. Why does it keep listing stuff for like rent? This is a house for sale, but it costs $3,000. Unless that's like the monthly payment. But still, yeah. Compared to the homes, you can actually just live in an RV. It's not that bad. So this has highlights. I don't know, give me the highlights. Why is this like is this like a box? What is this? What the fuck? Why'd they do this? Why'd they style it like a checkbox, but it's a heading? This should be a checkbox, not a heading. Like, but why is it? That's stupid. Just delete that. Wait, just delete this. Look, I'm gonna fix your website, okay? Whoever made this website, I'm gonna fix it for you. All right? How do you break the before? This one. Oops, wrong one. Where's the before? Sorry. I forgot how to do it inside this thing. Uh-oh. I'm failing over here. How do you actually delete this again? I don't think you can delete these. Wait, you can. I swear there was a way for me to delete this. Flex items. No, we do this. Okay, how about we just change it to the... Okay, fuck you. Fuck you. No, it's not... Well, because it's over... It has to be over here, right? Where was it again? What you did it before? All right, here we go. Fuck it. Fuck it. Wait, content. Oh, here we go. Perfect. There we go. Broke it. Good. So there we go. Fix your website. You have ample living space. This family doesn't look happy. This family looks like they're confined. Extra sleeping bunk for who? Like, why does it show just a woman pose sexually? Like, is this for your like mistress? What the fuck is going on? Over the cover can be used. Slide out option. Fully winterized versions. What is this? Class B, Class A. Dude, Class A is insane. This thing sleeps up to 8 people. What does it even look like? Class A. That's it? That's all you show me? What the hell is this? Where's like the, I don't know, where's like the stuff? Class C motorhome. This is a cool website actually. It's not that bad. Except for that. Why choose this type of RV? Okay, sleep 6 to 8, can tow something else. So, holy shit, you get a queen size bed. Queen size bed. You hear your partner shitting, okay? So, you gotta be careful. If you've loud shits, they're going to know. You have a walk-in closet. You have 2 bunk beds for your children who you hate. You have 2 bunk beds for the children who you hate, and then because it seats 8 people, okay, 1 person can sleep on both of these because that's how much space that you need, and then you also sleep in the middle of the like, table, and 1 person sleeps on like on this one. And holy shit, I see what they mean now. Look, the bed is on top of the driving seats. Wait, somebody could just sleep up here. Like actually, like no joke, you could have your friend. Let's say you go on a camping trip with your friends. Your buddy could fall asleep up here, and then as you're driving, you hit a bump, and then they fall on you, and then you all crash and die. That's good. There's a kitchen over here, sink over here. It's just a basic fridge on this side. Fridge on this side is weird. Fridge on this side is weird. I would have moved this sofa to like I would actually do the fridge over here, and then this sofa I would move over here because you need like a cuck chair, right? So you put the sofa over there as a cuck chair, but it does have a full. This is actually not that bad. Wow. But this is sketchy. However, I will say whoever gets to sleep here, it's really good up until everyone wakes up. Because I bet you the only thing separating you from everyone else is a curtain. But at least you have privacy. Like these people have no privacy. I've actually seen a video. It was actually really messed up. It was a video of a family that lived in an RV for over a year. So with their kids, but they instead of buying an RV like this, they bought an RV that was half this size for 5 kids. So both parents and 5 kids. So most of the kids, I'm not kidding you, most of the kids slept on the floor. The parents got the bed. Most of the kids were sleeping on the floor. And I'm like, that seems awful. Like imagine imagine the rotation that you have to do to like go jerk off inside the washroom or something. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta be awkward. Thank you for understanding my cuck cherry thing. Thank you. The Rocha Specialist looks like nothing else on the market that built. Holy shit, wait, that's actually kind of sick. I actually think this would be great if you have kids. This particular one, because I didn't realize that there's a window up here. I think if your kids can hang out up here, right? They actually get to see the world in a cool new perspective. And in a car crash, they can actually tank it for you. Like if you hit a car and you're about to like die or something, right? If you have your kids up there and they're busy looking out the window, they can actually tank the damage that the other car is going to do. And then you should be able to survive. Question: is it difficult to drive a Class C? Generally more manageable to operate than certain larger motorized ones, so it is hard. There's a motorhome for me. I mean, this is still it's cheaper than a home in Toronto. It's actually cheaper than a home in Toronto. Because like, look at this one. This is a studio. This is the outside. Okay, don't trust these listings. This is the outside the studio. It has no bathroom and no bedroom. What do you mean? Where do you take a shit? What? What do you mean? EV Ruffin. What, like EV electrical? And yeah, but how do you take a shit? How do you take a shit? Where's the photos? Oh my god. Holy shit, there's a video. By Maggie Lind. Thank you, Maggie Lind. Wait, that painting looks kind of funny. That painting is like the original Soy Jack almost. It's like he's learning how to Soy Jack or Mew at the same time. Oh, yeah. I mean, for a studio, that's pretty good, honestly. For like 100-something thousand, that's not that bad. I don't think this is the same one though. Cause Suite 526, what was this suite? This is Suite fuck all. This is Suite nowhere. This doesn't tell you what the suite is. Cause like, there's no way that this is a studio when I see a bed and it's laid out well. But this is the area, yeah. This is the condo building too. Yeah, the Waterworks residences. So no, this is a studio. I think you sleep there. Is it? No, this is not a studio. This is not a studio. I think this is the $2 million penthouse. Yeah, okay, that's a $2 million penthouse. So I guess you just shit on the floor. Yeah, for the price. Yeah, it's actually cheaper to get a motorhome most of the time. It's actually a lot cheaper. Not your dad's camper van. Why do I give a shit about what my dad has? What? Find a dealer. Plan your RV trip. Plan a trip. You shitters. Yeah, because like, how do you like? What do you do? Okay, let's go to Ontario. Sure. The Hitch House. That's an amazing name. Wait, what? They have a website? The Hitch. Holy shit! They have a website. The Hitch House. Keith's trailer sales. I trust Keith. Look at this. Keith has got it going on. Holy shit. Outdoor travel. Outdoor travel's too plain. Globetrotter. That's pretty good. Yo, this is the worst looking thing I've ever seen in my life. What the parts and accessories department? Firewood. Camper. Things? Wow, that's actually pretty good. Camp Out RV Limited. Campkins. Okay, somebody who's named Campkin, they better know what they're doing. Yo! Wait, it's pretty aesthetic actually. Look. That's a pretty nice fireplace. But You're a cuck if you name your RV the Wolf Pup. I'm sorry. I feel like you're a cuck if you name the Wolf Pup. I feel like you're trying too hard. Leisure Days, RSV, Smith Falls, Quint RV. Okay, let's try these. Ontario's number one. Welcome to the Hitch House. Used inventory, new inventory. I like how they try to sell you on the fact that used sucks because it looks like it's gone through shit. How easy is it to get into motorhoming? Monthly payments, just a mortgage, just a regular mortgage. Yeah, I'm surprised that's actually a good point. It could be a Sonic theme one. Maybe they're a little too into Sonic. Some of these look like ambulances. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Winnebago Echo 23B. What is this? All current. Every day I'm reminded that we live under. Every day I'm reminded that we live close to the United States. Oh man, that's. I'm assuming they're importing these from from like I don't think Canada has an RV creator. Someone mentioned yeah, exactly like it's just here. I guess it makes sense. So it comes from the States and think it's tariff. This is a good sleeping spot. Yeah. Instead of storage, you just put your kid here. That's a good sleeping spot. You get Flame Kings. That's the damn. It's not that bad of a dashboard actually. That's a pretty good dashboard if you want to like drive around in an RV. It's not bad. Good seating. It's actually pretty nice. The key is that the space in the middle is enough for you to slide out without bothering the person beside you. That's actually a really important part that I feel like a lot of RVs don't do anymore. I feel like at least the RVs that I've seen, what they do is like a separate cab. You have to leave the RV bunk and then go through the outside back in. So you track all your dirty shit from outside into the RV. Whereas if you can do it all from inside, you could literally spend your entire time in slipperies. It'd be dangerous to like drive in, but it would be comfortable. Yo. Dude, the outside does not look that good, but the inside is kind of crazy. Wow. That's actually not that. That's actually pretty nice. Ample storage. Yes, and they do high sinks. It's so... I don't know why people don't do... Yo, they got a microwave! Yo, that's actually not that bad. Microwave? You have a microwave. You got... this is the cuck chair. This is like... I'm not kidding you. This is like the one cuck chair. So it's like you have the driver, you have the shotgun, and then you have the cuck just sitting in the back watching you. You have the washroom over here, so they also have to hear the noises of like you take the shit. It's actually kind of amazing. So I'm assuming that's like a storage space over there too. But this isn't bad at all. So they have I guess it comes with an induction stove. Thanks. I guess it's all fully furnished, but it's kind of funny. Okay, so it comes with that solar charge. It has a solar panel on the top. Electronics, heating. It even has heating. It's got the fridge built in. Nice. The person doing this, what the fuck are your jeans, dude? What the hell is this? You have no fashion sense. What the hell is this? Why is it so fucking wide? Good sink, good washroom. Towels on the washroom to keep it down because the monster shit's gonna fly out. Yeah. Honestly, good floor too, because I think this whole thing is the shower, which I actually do enjoy. I actually think that this is the better design for these showers because A, it's easy to clean the toilet, right? B, it saves on space. No need for a separate walk-in shower. You just do it all in one space, and the water can go everywhere. So you can be nasty, and it works. Oh, I get it. You actually bring the whole... That's really weird. You rotate the entire panel to make the shower. So it's like if you want to take a shit at the same time as you shower, the person who's taking the shit has to sit down on the toilet first, lift up their legs so that they're squatting on top of the seat. And then the person who's taking the shower has to close it. And your feet are going to get wet, but at least you won't, you know what I mean? At least you can do it at the same time, I guess. That's interesting. Good washroom, home sweet home, 2 separated beds if you and your wife hate each other. I just don't know why it's separated. Honestly, it's actually not that bad though. It's actually pretty nice, and honestly, pretty spacious. I could see this being a fun thing to be in when you're going camping or something. But as to how effective it would be, I'm not really sure because it is kind of. I mean, what's like this one? New Marbay 2026. This is a new all-wheel drive. The Thor motor. These are really new. The Coachman Leprechaun. These are 2020. What's man? I didn't know that they were still making them. But I guess it's a major market to have like a 2026 model. Wow. All right, so we got a couple of them. Maybe we can go RV. Maybe we do an RV stream, chat. We just go on an RV stream. We just catch a fish like this window. We catch a fish through the window, comes in the window and dies. Now, see, you see what this is what I mean by they didn't think about what they were doing. It's really bad because in this middle console area, you can't go and like enter the seats from the inside because you're going to knock over your Tim Hortons extra large double double. So you instead have to go outside to go inside, which is stupid. Like you can't do an emergency switch off if you need to without spilling all of the like, drinks. However, this dashboard is kind of sick though. Yo, phone holder, all the buttons in close view. I actually hate most dashboards when they push everything too far, but person in shotgun can't change the music. So it does put the onus on the driver to do everything, which does suck. Person in shotgun is really just gonna sit there to watch. It's kind of funny. Oh my god, it has a full 3-seat. That sofa is better than my sofa. What the fuck? This is a fucking car. Wait, these countertops are insane. They're actually better than they're better than my countertop. And you know what? This is actually pretty good. This is Premiere. The only thing that sucks is that they really did mess up the dashboard area. The console's too in the middle. But the bed's nice. Look, you get a whole living space with a walk-in closet. You get fucking washing machines. Okay, I feel like that's insane to me. Like, what the fuck are you do? Just go to the laundromat. Just like, okay, not like if you're in an RV, I get it. You have dirty clothing, right? You wash it on the side of a lake or something, right? Hand wash it, or go to a laundromat. Why do you need a washing machine? Or just get those like manual spin buckets, like because they had those manually operated ones where you like crank it and it spins the shit out of your like clothing to make it clean, right? Just like get those. What's the point of doing all of this? Like this feels like a waste of space. And they're front loaded, so they're gonna break in like 6 months or something. So you also, oh my god, they're recliners. That's actually good because then it's like if you're worried about dying because of your driver, you can just recline backwards and you should be great. However, I will say because it juts out, the driver won't know that it's jutting outwards. So if they hit something on the side, you do die first. That's the only problem with the ones that jet out onto the side is that it's very hard to tell your width. Top bunk, holy shit! If this thing falls on your head, you're fucking dead. I'm sorry. Wait, this is a table? Is that why? You can turn these chairs around? That's crazy. Yo. It's like Star Trek. It's like Star Trek. You can actually have a meeting just like in Star Trek. You can turn around and then be like, okay, family meeting. Stop fighting back there, right? And then, you know, as the car is careening down the road at 80 miles per hour, and then you turn to your co-captain and you start talking about something, or you play Mahjong, and then the top of it falls down, crushes your skull. That's really good. I don't know about this one, actually. What is this? This is the power control system? It's like nailed to plywood. What? Why'd you spend so much money everywhere else, but you cheap out here? Like, this looks awful. It's not even. It's like all slanted to shit. Well, I guess it's terror free. Well, you know what? This is good. So now we know what to expect from our RV, okay? Because we're playing RV there yet later. We do need to figure out how to decorate this thing, okay? I think we can't go for something like that last model. It's too large. I'm pretty sure the RV looks something like this. So I think, okay, it's called the pleasure way, but like I don't feel pleasurable about this one. This one feels kind of bad. I think what we need to do is we need to think about the necessities. No washing machine when we decorate our RV inside the game. No washing machine. No crazy dryer. Like no. I don't even think we need a kitchen. Honestly, I feel like the whole point of you being in an RV is you cook your food outside. Like even if it's middle of winter, like a crazy storm, you just cook your food outside on a hot plate or something, or like on like a grill, and you just put fire in there, and then you're good. There's no need to waste space inside. Then you have more space as the same one. Then you have more space for activities inside the RV itself. Is it all the same one? This is the Coachman Leprechaun, but this one has a TV on the kitchen counter. That's crazy. That also goes into so this is the dashboard where they took out you can actually see the this feels like an after part like a mod, but you can see the indent in the dashboard where they had the original infotainment system that they then ripped out and then put the external one, but they didn't have enough space to put it back inside. What the fuck is this? You have the TV which recedes into the sink, so you waste space instead of having it just like move to the floor or something. I don't know. You just like throw it out. Just I don't know. This seems like waste. Good chairs though. That's a much better chair. Wow. That's way better than my chair. I feel like I need to upgrade all of my chairs. If I can get this in an RV, I should upgrade all of my chairs. But yeah, something like this is pretty good. I think like the more seating areas you have, the better it is. I think beds are important because comfort for sleep is very important. We do need a washroom in the RV, and I think we just build like a play space. I don't think you need a kitchen. I think we need a kitchen on the outside. So, and look at this. You also don't get decapitated. That's huge. Somebody can actually sleep up there while you are driving. Maybe this is the template. We use the leprechaun as the template for the one that we're going to have an RV there yet. Because that's the style that we're going for. This is insane. This is like you bring you and your extended family from like one part of the country to the next because you're escaping the law or something. What the fuck is this? It even has, holy shit, look at the side door. I don't think you enter or exit from this door, from the driver's side door. I think you go from the side door only. It has steps. That's how huge this thing is. My God. Even has like a little like a thing over here to like wipe your feet on. So you can actually drive barefoot because there's a carpet. I think the intention is you're supposed to drive barefoot or like in a slipper because why would they have carpet there? Holy shit. Dude, chat, if I show the picture of this, like if I just put this picture on the Zillow, let's say, I don't know, what's what's the image URL? And I go to Zillow and I go to this house and I open this up. And I changed the source of this to what that photo was. Like it actually would look the same as like the inside of a home. Did it update? It didn't update. Oh shit, I have to like refresh this. Duplicate. And then delete. And then I don't know why I didn't update. Actually that's weird. It should have updated. Why didn't you update? Why didn't you update? Source? Oh, because the source is also still this. Sorry. It's also doing that stupid source thing. Okay, how about I just delete you and delete you. There we go. Perfect. Like if you looked at this, you would actually think it's that's the home. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Fuck. All of my hard work is gone. God damn it. Why do you have to use source? Nobody uses the source. Nobody uses that source. Everyone just does the SRC. It's easier. God, you don't even have a gallery. There's no point in like doing the source to swap it out. And if you want to swap it out, you swap it out at the moment of it, but there's no gallery. But see this? It actually does look like a residential spot. Like it's pretty good. Holy shit. It's not that bad at all. Damn. Okay, so maybe that's it. Wait, also there are these other companies. You know what? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say like some of these. Sorry, get the VIP and treatments. What? Sorry, kids sleeping bag. What is this? Sorry, okay, we gotta check out all of these, okay? We check out every single site because all of these sites have something new going on here. But I think this is the winner in terms of like what you would want as the premier RV experience. This is insane. Wait, was it this one? No, it was this one. Like this is the winner in terms of the premier RV experience. It's just so nice looking. It's really just a really expensive condo. Holy shit, it literally has marble floors. I thought you were joking, Chad. It actually has marble floors. What the fuck? This looks like an old this looks like an old money Italian home. This is like really nice. Custom upholstery, custom countertops, custom furniture, custom like wood pieces. It has that really fancy attachable thing for the poors to like sit on if they can't afford the like chair, right? Marble floors. And what's crazy about the marble floors, you then have to wipe it down way more often because it gets dirtier. Even has fucking teacups because you're rich, so of course you drink tea out of teacups on a marble quartz table. Holy shit, this is crazy. It has a wine rack. How you know this is fancy? This is a rich person who's like, yes, I'm cultured. I go outside. I touch grass, and they're pretending to do so by simply going out and bringing their home outside. So they bring their rich home outside with all their wine, and they're like, I guess this is growing like racks for like weed. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, that's the person behind it all. Hey, Wow, even the washroom's nice. Look at this. This is like a real beautiful washroom. There's even a window so someone can like watch you from the back of your head. Wow. Look, you know it's a fancy RV when you have space to waste for shitty accoutrements like this. Wow. And it's also a glass door changing closet so you can see like your partner or anybody else get naked as they change. It has a fucking sorry washing machine dryer combo too in the washroom, so it doesn't even waste the space. TV in the wall, doesn't even need to hide. That's how much space there is. By the bed, where you can also have a window view and also accoutrements. If you have this shit outside and it breaks, like you deserve that. Wow, this is insane. And it has the Star Trek thing of like, Captain, call the meeting. This is good. Holy shit! I didn't even realize that there's another sofa. This is crazy. Like the whole family. You could literally fit an entire family here. Everyone could be doing their own thing. My God. That's good. All right. So this is the holy shit. There's a message. Wait. Well, why does it say this? One new message. The hell is this? Sorry, chat. This is weird. Sorry. Forget the weather alerts. Forget the Earth cam. Forget all this. Sorry. We're now in RV land because we need to prepare for the game. Okay. But what the fuck is this? Why is it telling me about this? Also, what happened to the other links? Oh shit. The other links died. Not this. Keith trailer sales and was it? Welcome to Globetrotter. We're now live and ready for you. Sorry? What's it called? Powered by Talk.to. Let's chat. There's a moose. What the hell's Talk.to? Like Talk to? What? Is this real? There's no way that. This has to be funny. This has to be a joke. I'm sorry. Like, is this really what they put here as like a yeah? You should use our service. So fun. Haha. Can't believe it's free. Your AI agent replaced me. I just want to talk. I just want to hug you. Holy shit. At least they're being honest. Wait, I have to save this for the Discord. I can't tell if this is out of touch or a great comedy. That's actually impressive. Wait, that's actually impressive. Your AI agent replaced me because you need a free and easy way to communicate with your customers. So is this all AI? At a small JavaScript, they even okay, you know this is an indie company. You know this is a startup because they think that everyone who uses their service is technical. So is what they say because this is their landing page for somebody who is in the business side. Okay, you notice this a lot when you look at Salesforce and stuff. You actually see it a lot. Landing pages for business are very different from landing pages for technicality, but almost always you end up on landing pages for business that says a lot of shit without saying anything at all. It's actually like terrible the way that they say things because a lot of it is very meaningless. They don't say things like JavaScript. They say you can launch faster with 16 Agentforce solutions, the agentic enterprise versus add small JavaScript. Like this is for a developer. What? Because it's where they are. Wow. See how 5 million people use Talk.to get close to the customers. Ex-Navy sailor. What? Sorry, did he just say the pores? What did he say? Sorry, what? I thought he said the pores, but he was poor. Holy shit! Assigned custody of him to the Navy. Damn. Uh-huh. AC and heating. Yeah, you're gonna do the okay, so you're gonna do the AC and you use this service to talk to people, to like get them to like, basically throw away their like stuff. Okay. What are you? Casa Bianca. It's sorry, what did he just say? What the fuck am I listening to? Venezuela. Actually, I did hear that. I had a friend who grew up in Venezuela, and I was talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, you don't go to Venezuela." And I was like, "Oh, is it like how come? Is it because of the thing?" And he's like, "Well, people just get kidnapped. Like if you have any money and they know where you're from, you just disappear." And I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." So it's just a bunch of stories about people who build their business. Okay, it's very weird. It's a very honestly, it's like good because it's like how else do you do a customer story? But the customer story is almost so disconnected to the thing that's happening that it almost makes you wonder like what's the point? It's like the customer stories are more about the fact that they're a furniture store than it is whatever this is. What the fuck is this? You shouldn't have to pay to chat with the visitors on your website. They're your visitors, and then whatever this AI image thing is. People prefer to message. Your customers talk. Messaging is the channel of choice. Free forever. What does that even mean? How is it free forever? Careers. But you know what? I am a sucker for a job. I'll drink the Kool-Aid if you pay me. If you job posts, you have any jobs? I am looking for a tech job. Oh, not hiring. Oh, okay. Because the AI took their jobs. Live. Okay, so they also see our AI system. Why free? Thank you for taking the time to label it. We're honored that you're considering TalkToa. I'm Robert, TalkToa's founder. I'll have to clarify the following: how does TalkToa generate revenue? With with a short backstory for Measure, how we managed to remain free. Yeah, what does it mean by free? The incumbents, how do you make money? The SaaS pricing wasn't effective. According to market share of TalkToa is now 20% because it's free. So very simple. How do you make money? Revenue by proximity, just being free was never going to be enough. We want to build an agent-centric model so that an agent can share property with different colleagues without having to have two separate. Okay, something else does. We want to build team collaboration all in one dashboard. Zen. Okay, Slack plus Zendesk is a pretty good way of saying it. I'd be available. Sorry. A customer will pay. How do you actually make money? How do you manage to ship a feature pack product in 27 languages for free and still manage to keep? If you would like to remove the tiny powered by TalkToa branding from products. Oh, I see. So if it shows this, you have to pay money to get rid of it. They brand you in the same way that like people used to brand cows or like slaves and stuff. You know, that's okay. That's a very interesting model to do. I always sort of have a problem with that because it does really feel like what is this? But also it does work because you do check it up and you do see it. You want to automate your live chat? We offer AI Assist and AI powered. Sorry. So then you pay for that as well. And then for those with a more complicated use case that don't want to have it, we'll do it for you for $1 an hour with live agents. Oh, I see. So if you don't have any agents, you pay for the solution, which they'll be your help center using your services. So and then otherwise it's free. I mean, it is kind of interesting, but it's also like I don't really know if this. I feel like they're dodging the question somewhat about like what they're trying to like do here. Well, at least we know now. We're going to move on now, chat, because we have things to do today. Again, it's a nice, hot summer day. It's not really hot summer day. It's actually very cold outside, but Polar Vortex hasn't happened yet. The yellow winning is for tomorrow, and today we're playing RV there yet as well as other games, so let's go and enjoy ourselves with some summer stuff. Today's going to be a very, very chill day because I don't really want to go too crazy with it because socially I'll be tired after. And we're just going to spend a lot of time just getting things ready for the social games later as we fix an RV and trust other people with our lives. Instead, we're going to be farming. God damn it, I knew this thing would switch over at some point because it has the same title. We're going to be farming. And we're going to be playing a game that I've actually been holding on to as a just in case for these moments. When there's nothing else to do. And there's sort of like a quietness to the world and stuff like that. And we sort of like, you know, we have and when we have nothing else planned. But I do have a song for you all. I actually posted inside the Discord, and I actually really like this song. It has a very interesting mood to it. It's got a very sort of like a quiet, sad mood. I also didn't prepare a message for this one because this song was just sort of picked up last second because I was like, it's a really good song. I can't really explain the feelings behind it, but I really enjoyed the I guess the term is really the melancholy behind it. It's got a fascinating sort of amount of feelings behind it, and it's very, very strong with the feelings too, which is fascinating because it's like you wouldn't think a song like this would fit for the mood of like a sunny day. But one thing that I do remember a lot of when I used to go, you know, camping and outside with like, you know, friends and family and stuff. Not that I still not that I don't, but like it's cold now, so you can't. Is that always at the end of the day? That's my favorite moment. It's at the end of those days when there's nothing left going on and everyone's just sort of like winding down. It's in those moments that you enter this mood that's very reflective, very, very quiet, and very personal. Like it feels much more like you're connecting with them than the entire day when you were doing things. If that makes sense. It feels like a vulnerable moment where people are able to sort of talk about and then be free. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this one. I posted in the music channel. It's a Japanese artist, Japanese Dutch, I think. They play piano. They play a bunch of piano. Their website is actually kind of sad. Don't go to their website because the last update on their website was buy tickets now for the 2023 tour. And I'm like, oh fuck, either they're dead or it didn't go well because it's no longer there. But I really enjoyed this entire album. But in particular, this song. I thought the song was a very beautiful song. It also gives me time to set the game up. So it's just BRB. One of those songs it's one of those songs that always has a very long period of silence, and you're not really sure if you should stop it early. But that's a great song. There's a lot about that song that I really enjoyed. One, I mean, there's lots to talk about, but just to sort of think about the feelings that you get and the meaning of the name of the song, it really does feel like that feeling of sending a letter, because a letter is a very personal way of talking to someone. Maybe not back then, but at least even now, it you have to put your blood, sweat, and tears into writing that thing because you're the one who has to like use your hand to write it out. I guess nowadays you could just print something out, but if you do it the way that it is, I can really sort of feel that feeling of you're opening up to somebody in a way. Like it feels like a very vulnerable sounding song with a lot of feelings, with a myriad of other feelings that like range from almost like a sadness to a happiness at like times. Like it sort of flows that way and like bends depending on how it wants to tell its like story. And I imagine that that's how letters sort of are. When you send a letter to someone, and back then, because it's a very expensive, time consuming thing to like do, and because you don't know if it's going to like get there, you would only do it if you have something very important to say, like someone's dying, or how you doing? I haven't heard from you in years, and I miss you, or hope you're doing well and you didn't die in like a world war or something, right? So I definitely feel that aspect of it. But then it's not just the melody that I think gives that feeling. It's also like the like background notes. Like you hear it, and sometimes these background notes they reach forward into the foreground. They become the melody. They're no longer just the harmonizing parts. And when they do, it's a little unsettling in a way, but that unsettling nature of it wakes you up and reminds you that you're here, that you're listening to it. It's actually a very fascinating device. I guess like a musical device that they use in the song to get you to think about what you're listening to. Because sometimes you'll hear like a note that I forget the actual term for it. It's like the like seventh notes or like something where it's like very, very discordant, if that makes sense, from the melody itself. And it's there for harmony, but usually it'd be quiet, but all of a sudden it just reaches out at you and just lingers there within the main space of the melody. And then it just sits there as you have to listen to it slowly ring out as the rest of the song is still going on. And it's the way that the artist uses their playing and uses that sound of it staying and sustaining and harmonizes all of the melody around it that I really enjoy. It's a very, very surprisingly complex way of playing something that should be very simple. It's actually a surprisingly densely packed song with a lot of different things going on that I really enjoy. On top of that, it's also, I don't really know how to explain this, but I've noticed this more and more the more that I've listened to compositions of people playing piano. There's a certain type of composition that I notice which really values the punchy sound of a piano that doesn't really use very quiet, soft touches, but it almost like slams down on the keys. Almost like there are softer moments, but it feels like, at least this song is a great example of it. It feels like recordings of pianos are really, really based around how emphasized the piano is versus the clarity of the depth of the sound, if that makes sense. Like it's like every single note you hear ring very clearly, very loudly. There's like no drop off, there's no anything. It just keeps on going. It sounds almost like how classical music was and is played, and then but just like super emphasized, but without all of the very slow fade outs that you would usually hear from classical songs, but also like even older piano songs that would be much more, I guess, like softer. Like I don't even know how to explain it, but like this song feels indicative of that new trend that I've noticed. Where like I'll see a pianist who gets popular on some platform, and I listen to all the songs, and like every single song, even if the song is like a very sort of solemn or quiet song or a very soft song, every single piano note is very powerful. It's emphasized. It's like punchy. It comes through in the recording, extremely strong. And it's weird how I can't really hear the touches anymore. And I don't know if it's because my hearing is getting worse, which could be the case, the recording itself and the way that they decided to produce it. Or maybe that's just the way that it is now. Maybe that's just the style that people prefer now, is you don't really feel the touches anymore from the piano playing. You sometimes do, but for the most part, it's this like punch that just keeps hitting you in the face. It's like boom, 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 punch, punch, piano, punch, punch, punch. Even the background notes are like they just keep punching you at times. It's so odd. I'm curious to see if other people have noticed that as well. But at least for me, I feel like I can't hear that anymore. Those like softer touches, those like quieter moments, or maybe they've never been there, and I'm just sort of imagining things and like hallucinating what it probably didn't used to like sound like. But that's how it is, you know. You work in a farm and you start to hal- hallucinate and start to smoke too many of the fumes, and you start to build an idea in your mind that doesn't exist. And why does it look like this? We're going to farm now, everyone. Well, I have to go. Thanks, everyone. I have to go. I have to go and do some stuff. I'll be back on February 2nd or 3rd, as I said. So, thanks for showing up, everyone. We got to play some of the farming game, and that farming game is actually pretty good, but I need to figure out how to actually make it work. I'm going to raid one of them so that I can leave without any regrets. And since Nagi's going, I'm going to raid Hebesaurus. So, please go say hello to her. Be nice, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Have a great night. I've got to go get some stuff done. See you all on February 2nd or 3rd. I'll be back on February, I don't know, 7th. I have no clue. Sometime then.